at this price point, it literally went under the radar of so many people, dealers and end users alike. This case might look like any other case, but it's not. It's actually very different. Hi everyone, I'm Fries, and this is the 1stPlayer AU6. The 1stPlayer AU6 retail price starts from 169 for the black color model, and the white here is at RM 179. Either way, it is below $50 and it really punches way above its price point. So let's get into the detail of the case. Starting from the top, it looks ordinary. 2 USB port, audio connection, and the usual buttons. Nothing really, it's like any other case. And from the front, it starts to get interesting as it has two 140mm ARGB intake fans, and they are excellent for airflow, as 140mm fans, they will run quieter while providing airflow compared to 120mm fans. And what's nice is that the choice of fan is that these fans are also available on the retail market. So if ever it breaks down, so any of the fans on this case breaks down, there is a model in the retail market depending on your region where you can purchase the fan to replace it. Now it's when you explore the insides of this case where things get even more interesting. In fact, those are the unique selling points. So let's get right to it. Starting off at this bottom area where we commonly know it as the PSU shroud area, this time the fans are recessed into the power supply shroud area, and that makes it fantastic for two things. One being that fans are no longer obstructing the motherboard pins, so in the event that you need to adjust or add or remove whatever changes you want to make to those pins at the settings, you do not need to struggle like when you are using it on any other case. And the second thing is that it leaves more space for your graphics card. In this case, pun intended, if the case fan at the bottom is not recessed, my graphics card here, which is running on the second PCIe slot, so there's two slots, so it will be literally face to face with the fan with very minimal gap, and that could cause turbulence or whatever thing else. It may have compatibility issue, especially if you use thicker graphics card. So here I can actually put a 3-slot card in and it'll be right at the bottom. But if the PCIe slot is on the first slot, then the 3-slot graphics card would fit just fine with this kind of gap you see here, which is really good because there are many cases, PC cases, where the fan is placed at the bottom. It will, just become an obstruction for, like what I've said, the first point being the cable management, and two being for the graphics card compatibility. Now, as we explore the bottom area, due to the recessed fan, the power supply is actually moved to the front area. So a power supply like this one, the NGDP modular power supply, you can actually easily fit it to the front area, and after having it in place, it uses an extension cable to connect the power supply to the whatever your source is. And on the other side, the convenient part is that a modular power supply will have all the connection sockets facing the other side of the case, where it's basically facing you if you're doing maintenance, and this makes it very easy for you to add on cables. I mean, I've used so many cases with modular power supply, and when it's fit into the case at the usual area, those connection points will be facing the front of the case, and usually it's obstructed by the drive base, drive cage, and all that. It makes it so difficult to add or remove any other thing for your cable management. And this actually solves that problem, because sometimes I do want to add things, like for example, I might want to change my graphic card to something that uses 12 volt high power. If not, I would like to add 3 PCIe power cables. Those are changes. You could say I can put everything in there one shot, but you know what? It takes up space. And speaking of space, there's sufficient area inside this case for cable management, I didn't go too much in detail for this one because whatever it works, the arrangement is done. I've tied them up and it looks all right. And then the fans from this case, really nice. They are all daisy chainable in both the power, the PWM, and the ARGB lighting. So it is all daisy chained to even my AIO and everything else. So there's cable management to where the source is, and the middle is where they all link together. Regardless, it fits, no pressure in closing the rear panel, and you have everything sorted out just perfectly and now lighted up. Now, before we end, let's have a hand-drawn view of this case, this build of mine, which I really like. And you know what, I actually feel like doing some case mod on this case itself. And yeah, let's head over to the hand-drawn view. Okay, now that we're done with the hand-drawn footage, to sum it up in a nutshell, this is a really nice case released end of last year. I wish it came sooner. It would have been my best and favorite case of 2025, but regardless, it's definitely my favorite case now for 2026, and it's gonna be that way for a long time to come. After all, at this price point, it literally went under the radar of so many people, dealers and end users alike. So this case really hits above its price point, given that it is built the way it is, especially the changes, the structural changes, airflow aside, the structural change make it so easy, so convenient for making changes, especially if you're a dealer and you are setting up a PC or you want to troubleshoot anything. You can access the pins easily, and you want to make changes to the modular power supply easy. So this is a really good case, and mind you, at that price point, two 140mm fans, two reverse fans at the bottom 120mm and one at the rear. That's really good value for the overall case, what it is, what you can get out of it. And I especially dig this white colored model because, you know, black color, you might say, I don't know, I feel like being a white color build, it does look clean and nice. At least to me, it looks bright. I just like this build very much. Of course, I'm putting it ARGB for you to see that it's ARGB, but typically I would put it a single color, or yeah, put it a single color and get it to match the theme of the surrounding, which overall, yeah, the 1stPlayer AU6 is really nice. And with that said, I'll end this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and remember to check out this product. Especially if you're a dealer, this is great for building for your customers, easy for your maintenance, such. And if you're an end user, the recessed fan and the recessed fans, it comes with so many nice fans and whatnot, the power supply, structure change, very good stuff. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.